Hello everyone, I'm back to check out one of the new Boarding Patrol box sets, and since I heard my upstairs neighbor is using the Hoover, I thought about the Thousand Suns. I will put a link in the description, and probably somewhere around here, where you can check out the video that I already made about the Thousand Suns and their Combat Patrol box set. You can see their basic rules there, and also you are able to check out my opinion about their Combat Patrol box set. But now, let's check out this Boarding Patrol. This one is rather interesting. First of all, because one of the models is not on the picture of this box set. And secondly, because this box set doesn't have an HQ option, which seems weird when you check out the other box sets. Okay, first of all, Boarding Patrols are between 100 and 110 euros, or between 140 and $150, or between 75 and 85 pounds. Its value is 142.5 euros. Although its points values are not half bad. It is between 470 and 553 points, depending on what upgrades do you purchase. First of all, this box set is probably not perfect for army starting. However, in my opinion, this one is a really great expansion. You get 20 Rubric Marines, which is best used in 2 10-man squad or 4 5-man squad. Although, if you want to use them in 4 5-man squad, you have to get some bits, because you have to make some new unit leaders. The unit leader is called Aspiring Sorcerer, and he is some kind of a mage, with an Inferno Bolt pistol and a Force Stave. So he has a special kind of weaponry, and looks different from the other guys. The unit always has to have a sorcerer as leader. Okay, let's check out what this unit can do. This unit is led by an Aspiring Sorcerer, and all the other models in this unit are Rubric Marines. First of all, the Rubric Marines usually have an Inferno Bolt gun, which is basically a bolt gun, but with 2 points of armor penetration. It has a range of 24, it is rapid fire 1, so if you are within half range, or you didn't move, you shoot twice, with a strength 4, 2 points of armor penetration, and damage 1. But for 3 points, you are able to replace the Inferno Bolt gun with a Warp Flamer, which is range 12, assault d6, so shots between 1 and 6, and you can shoot it even after running. It also has the strength 4, 2 points of armor penetration, and damage 1. But you don't have to make hit rolls with this weapon, because this one is automatically hitting the target. It is a good upgrade if you want your unit to go forward and deal some damage. But for objective grabbers and guarding units, probably you still better with the Inferno Bolt gun. In every unit, one Rubric Marine can replace his Inferno Bolt gun with a Soul Reaper cannon. For 5 points, has a 24 range, it is heavy 5, so 5 shots. However, it has a strength 6, 3 points of armor penetration and damage 1. So it is really great against light infantry, and it can deal damage anything like marines, lighter vehicles or things like that, but it mows down toughness 3 infantry, like Sisters of Battle, Guardsmen, Eldars. I think you get the gist. Okay, and one Rubric Marine can be equipped with the Icon of Flame, which basically gives you 1 additional Cabal point in your psychic phase. About the Aspiring Sorcerer, you are able to replace his pistol with a Plasma Pistol or a Warp Flame Pistol. His basic pistol, Inferno Bolt Pistol, range 12, 1 shot with a strength 4, 2 points of armor penetration and damage 1. The other options, Plasma Pistol, in standard mode, range 12, 1 shot, strength 7, 3 points of armor penetration and damage 1. Or you are able to supercharge it. In this case, it is range 12, 1 shot, strength 8, 3 points of armor penetration and damage 2. But if you roll a 1 for your hit roll, the bearer is destroyed, so your sorcerer. It is a really great upgrade for 3. And your last option, Warp Flame Pistol, which is range 12, pistol d6, so shots between 1 and 6, strength 3, 2 points of armor penetration and damage 1. Because this one is a flamer, it is also automatically hitting the target. This one has the potential to have more shots, but its strength is really low. So this one is the best against toughness 3 infantry. But in other cases, I think the Plasma Pistol is the winner, and his melee weapon is a Force Stave. You can't change this one. With this, he makes 3 attacks at strength 7, 1 points of armor penetration and damage d3, so damage between 1 and 3. let's check out their abilities. First one called Arcane Automata. Each time when there is a moral test taken, this unit is automatically passes that, so you won't lose guys in the moral phase. Other than this, they have All is Dust. When they are attacked with a weapon that has a damage characteristic of 1, you can add 1 to their saving throws, which makes them much more durable against anti-infantry weapons. Also, when you are moving and firing heavy weapons, you doesn't suffer the penalty for moving. So this one is a really great combo with the Soul Reaper cannon, because it's heavy, but you doesn't suffer the one for their hit rolls. They have access to Kabbalistic rituals. Other than this, they have Sorcerer's Masters. When the Psyker, the unit leader, would need to see an enemy to use a power, you can use the eyes of the other models in your unit, so you can cast it from a Rubric Marine. It's nice and makes aiming psychic powers much more easier. It can manifest one psychic power. This model knows Smite, one psychic power that you choose from the Discipline of Change or the Discipline of Vengeance, and other than this, they know your chosen cult spell. You are also able to purchase upgrades, the same that are available for the Scarbuckle Terminators. Ardet Automata, Protege, Rise of Coalescence. These three. And let's check out the next unit, Chaos Spawn. This unit is a little bit tricky, because they are cheap, but they are a little bit random and looking ugly as hell, but they are still really great. Let's check out what do they have. They are faster than your average infantry. They have a movement 7. They have strength 5, toughness 5, they have 4 wounds, and they have 2d3 attacks, and a 5+ save. Which is not much, not bad, that's them. It's really great for 21 points per model. 2 model for 42 points. Their melee weapons called Hideous Mutations. So normally they attack 2d3 times, so each model attacks between 2 and 6 times. With a weapon skill of 4+, strength 5, 2 points of armor penetration, and damage 2. Which is really great to deal with elites, marines, and almost any kind of infantry and bikers. Also, they have an aura called Fearsome. When they are within 6 of an enemy unit, they have to subtract 1 from their leadership characteristic, so their fair morale easier. Other than this, they have a 5+ invulnerable save if you play them as Thousand Sons, which you are probably going to do because you want to buy this box set. Other than this, they have one additional rule called Mutated Beyond Reason. The first time when this unit selected to fight in each fight phase, you have to roll a d3, and depending on the result, they get some interesting abilities. If you roll 1 and 2, so 1 on a d3, this unit's weapons armor penetration changes from 2 points of armor penetration to 4 points of armor penetration. So if the enemy that they are attacking doesn't have an invulnerable save, well, yikes for them. The other option, Grasping Pseudopods, if you are rolling between 3 or 4, so 2 on a d3. If you roll this one, then the attack characteristic changes to 3d3, so between 3 and 9 per model. This is also really great. And the last one, called Toxic Hemorrhage, if you roll 5 and 6, so 3 on a d3. In this case, until the end of the phase, each time when this unit makes a melee attack, you can reroll its wound rolls. So if you roll this one, they will wound much reliably. So against high toughness enemy unit, this is the one that you want. Overall score, it would be 6 as a starting point, because you don't get an HQ option. But if you buy it as an expansion, in that case it's probably a 7 out of 10. You save around 40 euros, which is nice, and this box set is useful, but not too interesting. You will probably need some other HQ options, probably a Demon Prince and some more Terminators, but if you combine this one with the Combat Patrol box set, you have a solid foundation for an army. And if you think that way, this box set is not bad. It just doesn't as good on its own. Thank you for listening, and if you are interested in the other rules, please check out the video that I made earlier. Thank you again for watching and listening. See you in the next one. Bye.